Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Cooking with me, Chef Kui. Today we're cooking braised oxtails. You can cook these babies in the crock pot, Instapot, oven, or the stove top like myself. It's your kitchen, do what you want. Let's cook. Now I'm just chopping up my fresh parsley. This is just for my garnish. Next you'll see me doing a rough chop over my fresh garlic clove, and then I'll be slicing up my onion and my peppers. Here I'm just trimming the fat off the oxtails. You want to get as much fat off as possible. If not, what you'll notice is during the cooking process, all of that fat will rise to the top and you'll end up having to skim that off. Now, prior to me trimming these, I did wash these babies. All I did was take a big bowl of water, put a little salt in there, put my oxtails in there and let them soak about 30 minutes. Pour that dirty water off and then repeated that process. Alright, with our clean hands, we're going in with our Creole Seasoning, all-purpose seasoning, and our black pepper. Next, we'll add in our Slap Your Mamas, and then we'll go in with our browning sauce, which is actually optional. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. And your finger. Alright, so we're ready to sear these babies on up. So I just added some vegetable oil to my smoking hot pot here. You could also use olive oil as well, that's fine. So we're searing in batches. You do not want to overcrowd your pot, so I just did like 3 or 4 at a time. All we're doing is just creating a nice, beautiful brown crust on these babies, just to lock in that beautiful flavor, locking those juices. Oh yeah, y'all, I forgot to mention, once you finish searing your oxtails up, you're going to see the bottom of your pot or your pan is going to look a little burnt, look a little char, but it's okay. Do not panic. All that is really good flavor. So what we're going to do to get rid of that, once we add that beef stock in there, you're going to see me go in with a whisk. And once I start whisking, I'm just whisking up that flavor from the bottom of that pan, whisking up those beautiful brown bits. So it's totally fine. Alright, now that we seared our oxtails, we're going to go in with our onion and our peppers. Going to saute that around a little bit. Then we'll add in some tomato paste. Now what I highly recommend is adding in some red wine after you add in that tomato paste, just to deglaze the bottom of that pan there. I had some, but somebody drank it, so it's really optional. But I really suggest it. It adds a lot of great flavor to it. So yeah, if you got to add just some in there. If not, it's totally okay. Now here I'm going in with some flour. This is just my thickening agent here. This is what I'm going to use to create that gravy that we want. Alright, we're going in with our braising liquid. I'm using a quart of beef stock. If you don't have beef stock or you don't want to use it, you could also use water and just add in some beef bouillon cubes as well. Alrighty, so we added our oxtails back to the pot there, added in the rest of that beef stock, going in with our fresh thyme leaves, our fresh garlic clove, and I just popped the lid on these babies, let them simmer for 3 to 3.5 hours until they're nice and tender. Now this is after the 3-hour mark here where you can see it's nice and tender, falling off the bone right there. This is what we want right here. Now you see how that liquid is kind of soupy. I want to thicken that up. So I just added a little bit more flour there, and watch when I bring it to a boil. See, I'm going in with a little bit more just to get a nice, beautiful gravy. Now watch that. Ooh! Nice and succulent right there. That's what we want, y'all. Nice, beautiful gravy. Alright, y'all, that's it. That's all. We are done. I just sprinkled a little parsley on top there. I fixed me some mashed potatoes with these babies, and I'm ready to eat. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Comment down below what you want me to cook next. Thanks so much for coming to cook with me. See y'all in the next video.